Hey guys, it's Harleywood. This is a near perfect EDC light. I say near perfect because there's only one thing that I would make better about it, and we'll get into that in a minute. This is the Mi7 from Klarus. You can see the size here. This is quite a little powerhouse for such a small package. Now, for years, I've been carrying an M10 Maverick, and for size comparison, you can kind of see there, they're almost the same length. This M10 Maverick is quite a bit fatter. This takes CR123 batteries. The Klarus Mi7 takes either one AA or one of the new 14500 batteries, like this guy here. These batteries are actually very, very impressive, and they're what allows this to be as bright as it is. I don't have the stats for this one in front of me. I want to say this one's somewhere in the neighborhood of 350 lumens. This guy is 700 lumens. This has a bigger reflector, but this one is brighter. Now this one has a smooth reflector, and this one has an orange peel reflector. But this Mi7 is quite a monster for such a small package. Let's go over some of the lumen levels. Like I said, it is 700 lumens on high, and the runtime is 53 minutes. On low, it is 90 lumens, and the runtime is almost 4 hours. It's 3 hours and 47 minutes. The moonlight mode is 5 lumens, and it'll last for 67 hours. All of those are with the 14500. It's quite a bit less with a AA. With a AA, the high on this is only 330 lumens, just to give you a comparison. So these 14500s are what makes the difference in this light. To put another light in comparison, this is a stream light, little pen light, takes a AAA, and I want to say this guy's only like 80 to 100 lumens, something like that. It's not much at all. So the Klarus is intended to be more of a keychain type setup. It comes with one of these little S-beaners, as well as a little keychain adapter, an extra O-ring, and then of course the really nice neoprene lanyards that Klarus is known to produce. So I'm going to take this outside and show you a comparison against some of these other flashlights here in just a second, but let's go over the modes. From the off setting, if you hold the button for 3 seconds, it goes into that moonlight mode. Hit it again to turn it off. Single click turns this light on. There's your 700 lumens. Another click takes it into the low mode. Double click takes you into your strobe mode. It also has a lockout feature, so if you want to throw it in a bag and make sure that it doesn't come on, if you hold the button for 5 seconds, that double flash indicates that it's now in lockout mode, and you see I can press the button and nothing happens. If you press it 3 times quickly, the 3 flashes indicates that it is now out of that lockout mode. Now from the off position, if you hit the button 3 times, it gives you a battery indicator flash. 3 flashes indicates that the battery is above 70%. 2 flashes indicates that it's between 30% and 70%, and 1 flash indicates that it is below 30%. Alright, let's start with that little streamlight pen light that I showed you. You can just barely see that shed. Again, this is, I want to say 80 to 100 lumens. I mean, it's okay. I used to carry it for years. It's all beat up. I don't know if you saw that earlier, but there's the 80 lumen streamlight. This is the Olight Maverick M10 that I've been carrying for years. Let's make sure it's on high. Yep. So you can see that. That's about the 350 lumens, I believe. And then here is the Klarus Mi7. That's a pretty big difference. Again, that is with the 14500. That is 700 lumens. Here's the Olight M10 on this side, and here's the Klarus on this side. And just for comparison's sake, here is the ThruNite TN12 at 1000 lumens. Again, this is one of my favorite lights. An 18650 battery is just a little bit too big for me to carry daily, so even though it's one of my favorites, it is not an EDC light for me. Here is the Klarus Mi7 on the left, and here's the 1000 lumen through night TN12 on the right. So I mentioned that this light was nearly flawless. The only thing, actually I guess there's two things that I don't like. One is that it doesn't come with a pocket clip. For me, this would have been an EDC light that I would have carried in my coin pocket, and it would have been great. There's even a spot right here that it looks like would be perfect for one. Maybe there is one that will fit out there somewhere. If I find one, this is going in the pocket from now on. I've been carrying this for probably 3 weeks now, and my only complaint that, aside from that, is this button. The button is raised above the surface. It's not inset, in a trough or anything like that. When you put this down in your pocket, I can think of at least 3 times in the past 2 weeks where this has turned on inside my pocket, and I felt it get hot, and I look down and I can see the glow coming from my pants. So the only way around that is to put it in that lockout mode. A little bit of an inconvenience, but if they had made this with a tail cap instead of this side switch, home run all day long. So that's it, guys. The Klarus Mi7. It comes in several different colors. I'm going to roll a picture in here so you can see some of the color options that are available. Yet another bonus. If it just wasn't for that button being so sensitive and coming on in my pocket, again, it's only done it a couple times and I usually notice it pretty quickly. So it's not a huge deal, but it's the only criticism I could really level on this. Now for the price. This is $39.99. However, if you look in the description below, there's a link and a coupon code that takes this down to $22. 700 lumens for $22, in my opinion, worth it all day long. I want to say that this Olight that I have been carrying for probably 5 years now, I think it ran me somewhere in the neighborhood of $45 or $50, something like that. It's been a long time, I can't really remember. And he basically just got replaced. Doubled the brightness, much, much smaller. And I can't say enough about it, guys. Again, check out that link in the description below. Thank you for watching. If you like what you saw, hit that subscribe button. Lots of videos to come. We'll see you soon.